Listen carefully, dear students. 24th question. So this 24th question, what they're asked, this 24th question, they're asked, we have to find out the correct reactivity order of the given alkenes when the reaction with hydrogen bromides. So the addition of hydrogen bromide HBr to alkenes is electrophilic addition reaction. Okay, students, it is electrophilic addition reactions in which carbocation intermediate forms. Carbocation intermediate will forms. Okay, students, carbocation intermediate is forms. So the reactivity order of alkenes. Reactivity order of alkenes. So this point we have to remember, because it is electrophilic addition reactions, means reactivity order of alkenes is directly proportional to stability of carbocation. Stability of a carbocation. Okay, students, we know very well the stability of carbocations. Tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary and then primary carbocation. Like that, this order will comes. Now, if you observe that given four alkenes, the first one, second one, and third one, and fourth one. So this first one, whether at any one of the carbon they produce primary carbocation, it produce primary. Now in the second one can able to produce secondary carbocation, and third one, this chlorine is minus I group. Okay, so these electrons are now, and it also acts as minus I and plus some effect. It is also increases the electron density at here, then and produced carbocation is unstable. This is also primary but unstable because of minus I groups. It is unstable. And fourth one can able to produce tertiary carbocation. This tertiary carbocation is more stable. So the reactivity order of the given alkenes, if you observe that CH3, C bond CH3, double bond CH2, means it is a fourth one is more reactive towards electrophilic addition reactions or Markovnikov addition reaction, and then CH3, CH2 bond CH, double bond CH2. This is second one is more reactive, and then first one ethene, and less reactive is vinyl chloride, CH2 double bond CH bond Cl. This is a third one. Okay, like option where it is present here, students, 4, 2, 1, 3, B option is correct. So this is about 24th question. Since 24th question already we know that it is example for electrophilic addition reaction. This is also known as Markovnikov addition reactions. In electrophilic addition reactions, they forms carbocation intermediates. So the reactivity order of alkenes in electrophilic addition reactions is directly proportional to stability of a carbocation. Directly proportional to stability of carbocation. Okay, students. So according to that, so the correct answer is B option. Let's see the 25th question, dear students. Now, in this given question, which of the following reagent is a proper reagent for the conversion of propene into propane 1-ol? Propene CH3, CH, double bond CH2. This is propene. This we have to convert it into propene, propane 1-ol, propane 1-ol. So like this is the conversion. For this, what is the suitable reagent they're asking? So the suitable reagent is addition of diborane. First we have to add B2H6 or BH3. B2H6 or BH3 followed by oxidation in presence of basic medium H2O2 and OH minus. Okay student, this is the suitable reagent. Why this is only suitable reagent? First you have to add B2H6 diborane or BH3. Okay ma, and it is a syn or cis addition, syn or cis addition ma, and in which hydrogen is more electronegative or partially more electronegative when compared with boron. So boron has a partial positive charge will be present. So that's why these hydrogen atoms are added at more less hydrogen atoms containing double bonded carbon, and boron will be added at more hydrogens containing double bonded carbon. Here it will be adds like, so whether you are taking B2H6 means 6 moles we need to take, or BH3 you are taking means 3 moles, and will produce trialkyl borane CH3 CH2 bond CH2 bond BH2. Like same way another 2 moles of alkene it reacts, still 2 moles, and produce CH3 CH2 bond CH2 thrice B trialkyl borane. This trialkyl borane is on oxidation in the presence of hydrogen peroxide on base, produce CH3 CH2 bond CH2OH propane 1-ol. This is the correct conversion method for the synthesis of propene or prop 1-ene converted into propane 1-ol. Propane 1-ol. Okay students, and another if you are thinking that this propane just you are added water, just you are adding water in acidic medium, you are adding water in acidic medium, then it undergoes Markovnikov addition reaction, will get propane 2-ol, propane 2-ol will get. So we are using this reagent, we are getting propane 2-ol. You are using this reagent, we are getting propane 1-ol. So for this, what we need to require in this reaction, dear students, propane 1-ol will 1. So the answer is D. So the suitable reagent is B2H6 and followed by addition of B2H6 the diborane, followed by oxidation in the presence of base OH minus ions. Okay, then we'll get propane 1-ol is the correct product. So the answer is D option. Okay students, let's go for next 26th question. 26th question, if you are observed that, what is the given question dear students? When hydrochloric acid gas is treated with propene in the presence of benzoyl peroxide, it gives what is the product? So propene. Okay students, this is the propene. It's very clear. Propene is treated with addition of HCl in the presence of benzoyl chloride. Benzoyl chloride means C6H5CO twice. Benzoyl peroxide twice O2 is known as benzoyl peroxide. Peroxides are present means what we need to think? We have to think free radical addition reaction or anti-Markovnikov addition reaction we thought. But this free radical addition reaction or anti-Markovnikov addition reaction? Free radical addition or Anti-Markovnikov addition reaction or peroxide effect. Peroxide effect is observed with HBr only, hydrogen bromide only, when HCl and HI in HI present always undergoes Markovnikov addition reaction only. Why always undergoes Markovnikov addition reaction only, dear students? Because addition of HBr in presence of peroxides, in the presence of peroxides means it is free radical addition. It is free radical addition in which initiation step and propagation, because free radical reactions are taking place in 3 steps. One is initiation, the initiated by peroxides, and propagation and termination. Propagation steps are exothermic. Yes, students, the same question will comes in further also, the same concept. So the exothermic, these 2 steps, initiation and propagation steps with HBr in the presence of peroxides is exothermic. That's why the peroxide effect is observed only with HBr. But whereas HCl, the initiation is exothermic and propagation is endothermic. Whereas HI, hydrogen iodide, is present in the presence of peroxides, the initiation and propagation both are endothermic. Therefore, HCl and HI does not shows peroxide effect or anti-Markovnikov addition reaction or free radical addition reaction. So the free radical addition reaction or anti-Markovnikov addition reaction is possible with HBr only, whereas peroxides also be present, but HCl or HI is present, then it undergoes Markovnikov addition reaction only. Because the peroxide effect is not observed, then the product is CH3 CH Cl bond CH3. 2-chloropropane is the product only. 2-chloropropane is the product, because the addition of HCl and HI in the presence of peroxides or absence of peroxides, they follows only Markovnikov addition rule. Anti-Markovnikov addition rule is not possible, or anti-Markovnikov addition reaction is not possible with HCl and HI, because initiation and propagation steps are not, both are not exothermic, whereas HBr and both the steps are exothermic. That's why the initiation and propagation steps both are exothermic when the addition of HBr in the presence of peroxides. That's why the peroxide effect or anti-Markovnikov addition reaction or free radical addition reaction is possible with HBr only, but not with HCl and HI. Okay, that's why prop 1 in on addition of HCl in the presence of peroxides or absence of peroxides produce 2-chloropropane only. So the answer is First option. Okay, students. I hope you understood, and very, very important this question. So this type of logical questions are very, very important. Okay, and I'll go for next question. Let's see, dear students, 27th question. This 27th question is buta 1,3 diene CH2 double bond CH bond CH double bond CH2. This is butane 1,3 diene. 1,3 diene. Okay, this we are adding bromine. Then what is the product? So whenever conjugated diene, this is conjugated dienes. Conjugated diene. On addition reactions, conjugated dienes, when you have to add any halogenation or add any hydrogen bromides on addition, reactions, dienes undergoes 1,4 addition reaction. 4 addition reaction. Okay, students, let's see how it undergoes 1,4 addition reaction. It is electrophilic addition only. This Br2 will be ionized to gives Br plus and Br minus. Now the first the positive ion will be added. This double bond will be migrate, and here negative charge, and this negative will be attached to the electrophile. That's it is electrophilic addition reaction only. Now, and creates positive charge. To reduce this positive charge, this pi electrons are shifting, and creates this negative, and creates a positive charge. This end creates positive charge. The rest of Br minus will be attached at end of the carbon. Means 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what is called 1,4 addition reaction. 1,4 addition reaction. The product is, the final product is CH2 Br bond CH double bond CH bond CH2 Br. This is the final product. Now its name is 1,4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,4 dibromo butane 2-ene. Butane 2-ene or 2-butene. So the answer is first option. So conjugated dienes, you have to remember, dear students, it's very, very important. Whenever conjugated dienes means alternative double bond and single bonds and double bonds are present, those are conjugated dienes. So in that, addition reactions are commonly 1,4 addition reactions are commonly takes place. Okay, and very, very important. Okay, students, let's go for next question. See, this already we know this question. Reaction of hydrogen bromide HBr. Reaction of hydrogen bromide with propene. Propene with HBr in the absence of peroxides. Absence of peroxide means carbon tetrachloride solvent you have to take, then it is Markovnikov addition reaction. This Markovnikov addition reaction is nothing but electrophilic addition reaction. Electrophilic addition reaction. Okay, students, then the product is 2-bromopropane. Now, in the presence of peroxides, the peroxide effect is only possible with HBr. Peroxides like H2O2 or benzoyl peroxide, whatever you have to take, then it is anti-Markovnikov addition reaction. This anti-Markovnikov addition reaction is also belongs to free radical addition. free radical addition reaction. Then it is also called peroxide effect or Karsh effect. Then the product is 1-bromo-propane is the product, but absence of peroxide means that reaction is belongs to electrophilic addition reaction. Electrophilic addition reaction. So D option is correct. Okay, students, and let's go for 29th question. 29th question. 1 mole of propanone. 1 mole of propanone is formed. Propanone. Okay, students. This is the Wojnolysis reaction application. The last class we have discussed this same kind of question. 1 mole of propanone is formed and formaldehyde is also formed. Formaldehyde. CH2. This is the product. Formaldehydes are the formed in Wojnolysis reaction. Wojnolysis reaction means the alkene. Here it is alkene. The alkene is treated with ozone and followed by hydrolysis in the presence of zinc metal and produce 1 mole of propanone and 1 mole of formaldehyde. What is the alkene they are asked? So for this kind of question, already I said one shortcut. In between the two carbonyl groups, that O2, two oxygen atoms, just you have to remove oxygen atoms, and both carbons you have to connect. Both carbons you have to connect, and here hydrogens are there, and here two methyl groups are there. CH3 bond CH3. Now its name is, what it is the name, dear students? Its IUPAC name is 1, 2, 3. The longest carbon chain is 3 carbons. It has one methyl substance is present. Its name is 2-methyl propene or 2-methyl prop-1-ene or 2-methyl propene. So the first option is correct. So this kind of Wojnolysis reaction applications are very, very important. Okay, and very easy also. Okay, students, and let's go for 30th question, and very easy. And so this is the Friedel-Crafts reaction product. What is the product, dear students? The product is this is the product formed in Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. Already we know that in Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction or alkylation reactions, electron withdrawing group containing aromatic compounds are present, then it is not possible, I said. So that's why this, how it will forms in the presence of AlCl3. So the reactants we need to identify. The reactants must should be benzene reacts with benzoyl chloride derivative. Okay, and at ortho position, NO2 substance is present. Then this reaction is possible. Otherwise, the reverse you are taking, for example, nitrobenzene you are taking. Nitrobenzene, this is electron withdrawing group. That's why Friedel-Crafts reaction. Friedel-Crafts reaction not possible. Either alkylation or acylation is not possible. So is treated with benzoyl chloride, then no reaction. In the presence of AlCl3, no reaction. So you want this product. So the suitable reactants are benzene, and this is a 2-nitro-benzoyl chloride. 2-nitro-benzoyl chloride. Benzoyl chlorides are the reactant, then produce this product. So the answer is benzene and 2-nitro-benzoyl chloride, means first option is correct. Okay, students? Yes. And let's go for next question. Uh, 31, and very easy, and I will tell you two conditions for this 31 reaction, and very, very important. This is the given reaction is mercuration followed by demercuration. This is also called as oxymercuration followed by demercuration. Oxymercuration followed by demercuration reaction, man. Yes. So under these conditions, no rearrangement, no rearrangement, no rearrangement takes place. When, what is oxymercuration and demercuration? Let's see. Double bond CH2, thus oxymercuration and demercuration, the reactants are mercuric acetate, HgOAc twice, followed by hydrolysis and on reduction with sodium borohydride. And the product is CH2, CHOH bond CH3 will get. Okay, so the answer is CH2, means first option is correct. Your answer is first option. Okay, students, let's see the mechanism. What is oxymercuration and demercuration? First, this phenyl CH2, this mercuric acetate Hg, OAC and OAC. Okay, this double bond will be cleavage, then the pi electrons are shifting here, the negative ion is adding and loss of OH state. State ion is losing, and again here the lone pair electrons on mercury, it will be attached to this positive charged carbon and forms three-membered cyclic ring. Three-membered cyclic ring. PH, CH2 bond CH. Okay, students. Okay. Bond CH2 HgOAc, like here the positive charge will form. See this phenyl place, you have to take any alkyl group also, no problem. Then the produce same product, R also you have to take. Then no rearrangement will take place. Okay, any alkyl group, either primary, secondary, or tertiary alkyl groups. Now this cyclic, three-membered cyclic ring intermediate is formed. Now water molecule is adding. Water molecule means the OH minus group. OH minus group is adding. Now we want to break this bond, and the cyclic ring we need to break. So whenever, if for example this bond is breaking and produce secondary carbocation, here also carbocation intermediate will form. So carbocation intermediate, no rearrangement but forms stable carbocation intermediate. Stable carbocation intermediate will forms. Now it produce secondary. If for example this is breaks, it produce primary. That's why this water molecule is attacking at primary carbon and breaks this bond. This water molecule will be attacked here inside. Then if this bond is breaking and produce secondary carbocation, at secondary carbocation at OH group will attack and loss of H plus, and forms PH, CH2, CHOH bond CH2, Hg, OAc. Okay, then it is on reduction with sodium borohydride. Then that mercury, this it will comes outside, it becomes CH3. CHOH bond CH3 will form. This is mercuration followed by demercuration reaction. Otherwise, for example, you are not used this reagent, mercuration followed by demercuration reagent, you are not used, means what happens? Rearrangement will take place and produce more stable benzyl carbocation. For the same reaction, CH2, just you have to add water molecule in presence of acidic medium. Then what is the product? So the hydrogen and OH group, H plus the positive, and according to Markovnikov addition reaction, here it will form added at more hydrogens contained in double bonded carbon and produce carbocation intermediate, and it is benzyl carbocation or benzyl carbon produce more stable carbocation when compared with the secondary. That's why this hydrogen shifting takes place and undergoes rearrange to give the final product is being like this. OH bond CH2 bond CH3. When just you are adding water molecule in acidic medium, or instead of water molecule in acidic medium, just you have to add mercuric acetate followed by hydrolysis in presence of sodium borohydrate. That reaction is known as mercuration followed by demercuration or oxymercuration demercuration reaction, and without rearranged Markovnikov product will get. So the answer is the first option. Okay, and very important these questions, dear students. Okay, and let's go for next question. See this HCl. Why peroxide effect is not possible with HCl and HI? Because while the HCl adding both initiation and propagation, initiation is exothermic and propagation is endothermic, and HI both are endothermic. That's why, so any one of the step, either initiation or propagation, is endothermic with HCl and HI. That's why this peroxide effect is not possible, or anti-Markovnikov addition reaction is not possible with HCl and HI. So the answer is first option. And let's see that 33 question, dear students. The reaction, just we are have to add HBr. Now what is the major product? This is this reaction is a electrophilic addition reaction only, because peroxides are not present. Just what is the product? H plus and Br minus. First you have to add H plus at here and produce benzyl carbocation. Benzyl carbocation is stable. Then that Br minus will be added at benzyl carbocation. Now the resultant product is major product. CH2 bond CH3. Okay, so the answer is B option. B option is correct. Okay, students, let's go for next question. Most stable compounds we need to identify. Whenever like this they given means if they having aromatic compounds are more stable, means 4n plus 2 pi electrons present, then these are aromatic and more stable. Okay, students, let's see that fourth option here, negative charge is present. The lone pair electrons are involving resonance, means that also have to consider as pi electrons. Then total 10 pi electrons are present here, and positive charge is there, and this is 2 pi electrons are present. So 4n plus 2 pi electrons, where n is equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, like that, and we'll get 2, 10, and 14, pi electrons like this. So here 10 pi electrons are present in this, and here 2 pi electrons are present, and both are aromatic. Both are aromatic stable. Okay, students. So the answer is D option. And let's go for next question. See this 1,4 addition reaction and 1,2 addition reaction, because it is a conjugated diene. So what are the possible products they are asking? So addition of HCl. If 1,2 addition means among that it is more substituted double bond. That's why the addition will take place at here and produce more stable carbocation intermediate. And here tertiary carbocation, the negative ion will be added at here. And the resultant product, 1,2 addition product is CH3, Cl bond CH3 bond CH double bond CH2. If it is on 1,4 addition reaction, 1,4 addition, that H plus will be added at here to reduce this positive charge. The pi electrons will be shifted at here and to produce CH3 bond C bond CH3 double bond CH bond CH2 Cl will get. So this is 1,2 addition product, and this is a last one is a 1,4 addition product. So this is a 1,4 addition product, the third one. So 1 and 3 are the possible products. A is correct.